It's your girl. It's your girl, Damo. How y'all doing? Okay, don't mind me. Not starting off with your usual robotic setup. Already prepared. I'm just, doing me. And I wanted y'all to join me. So what's up? Just sorting my books out here. I wanted to share with y'all. So yes, I had to do a vid real quick so I can share the good finds that I just found. As y'all can see, I'm into books like none other. And yeah, I'm just trying to get a little closer to y'all. I'm just sit at the edge of the bed. But how y'all doing today? I hope everybody is amazing, better than amazing, feeling good, feeling great. And everybody is having a wonderful and productive day, because that's the name of that game. Okay, so got like thousands of books here, and I just wanted to, like I said, share with y'all. So I'm not organized right now, so I'm gonna just, as I read them off, I'm gonna just sit them on the floor or whatever. But yes, how y'all doing? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Y'all, I'm transparent moment. I just got my ring light, okay? And I am feeling good and feeling great. Oh! It's so crispy, y'all. I'm just so excited. So, yes, it's the little things for me. But, okay, so let's just get right to it because I don't want to have this long and drawn out. But went to the library in my city, for who all sees this. In the city of, Fort Wayne, Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm proud of where I'm from and where I reside. So yes, here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. For those who are local, y'all will know who I'm talking about, or where I'm talking about, not who. But, and the non-local ones, if this reaches you, yes, Fort Wayne, Indiana, our local main library, they sell books. My sister just put me on this because I didn't know. So, but she's a book collector too, and she put me on. So thank you, Mika. Okay, so our local main library, they sell books for a little of nothing. And when I say little of nothing, I mean little of nothing. So they have a deal, 25-cent books, all their old books that they get rid of, they put in a certain area of the library and they just sell them for a quarter. And either you can get them for a quarter or you can get 5 books for $1, which is a super deal. Okay, I'm gonna say steal because obviously I paid for them, so no. But so yes, when I heard that, I was like, I gotta get down there. I have to get down there or whatever. And so I finally had some time yesterday to go down to see what was up and everything, and went down there yesterday. And, was just taking my time looking through books. I found so many books, y'all. It's crazy. I found so many books. So many books. So, I walked away with, I spent $4 and walked away with, guess how many? Yes. Crazy. 20 books. 20 books. So, I just wanted to share what I picked up. So, I'm excited. So, before I do that, I just want to kind of share the type of books I'm into. Anything that's self-development or anything. I feel like all reading is good, but when you're reading the right things, it's even better. So with me, I'm into like books on spirituality, books on self-development, books on leadership, just anything and all things self-development and filling myself up. I'm into that. I'm into books that's on universes and metaphysical books and books on galaxy. I'm just into everything that has to do with everything. Now nonfiction I'm really not into, but I'm open to it. So, but enough rambling and ranting. I just want to get to show y'all. I'm so thirsty to show y'all what I got. So first book I'm gonna show you guys is let's see, The Everyday Visionary. Says, Focus Your Thoughts, Change Your Life by Jesse Duplantis. So, that sounds like that might be pretty much a book on what it says. Is self-explanatory. So, I'm definitely thirsty to get into that. Okay. We also have, it's called The Sun Belt Blues, The Failure of American Housing by Andrew Ross. So this is more along the lines of like poverty-stricken areas, and gentrification, and pretty much more funding, along the lines of more funding goes toward other things rather than what they should go towards, if y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna go deep into that, but I'll say that for another time. So, but no, this is basically what that book is about. So, excited to get into that as well. Next, we have More Human. It says, designing a world where people come first. So this sounds like a book. How do y'all YouTubers do it? Really? No, I was kidding. But this sounds like a book on leadership skills and just connecting on a more human level, literally. So I'm excited to read that as well. I'm excited to read them all, but some of this stuff be hitting like, oh, I can't wait to read that. So yeah. Let's see what else we got. This says, let's see. Why am I holding it to the side like y'all can see that? This says begin. Y'all probably can't see because the sticker's in the way, the library sticker, but it says beginning again. And it says people and nature in the new millennium. So this kind of just sounds like a book about the times of the changes of the time, and how things are evolving. Or maybe devolving. No. Hey. That's another story too. Cause girl go deep. So that seems interesting. Okay, next is Lessons from the Heart by Jack Graham. It says learning to trust God for true peace, fulfillment, and joy. Now my ears is up on that one because I love books of that nature. Bend it in so y'all can see it. So yeah, and shoot, hopefully y'all can find these books in y'all area if you into books, or even if you're not into books. It's a whole nother universe. And I do encourage those who don't read to read, because that is just a whole nother world, and that's some real stuff. The next book I have is Everyone's a Winner: Life in a Congratulatory Culture. So this book, I believe, is, I'm sure, along the lines of, with you putting your best effort forth with whatever you do, you're still a winner. Even if you're not the first place, as long as you finish, you're still a winner. That's what I get from that. So I'm definitely excited to read that, because we all can use some uplifting and inspiration. So that's just definitely up my alley. Next book I gotta clean that off more. Sidebar real quick. So whenever I get a book, like a used book, when I see it's worn and torn, I always wipe my books off, because you just never know who had them previously, and I just don't play like that. So we sanitize the books around here, most definitely. So yeah, definitely sanitize my book, but I guess not good enough, because I don't know, I had this thing like, if I don't get it all the way, I kind of don't want to touch it. So I'm trying to see where to go. I don't know. I just need to re-wipe this book off. We ain't gonna stay there long. But yes, so this is Instagram for Businesses for Dummies. Now, I know, don't get alarmed by the title. You ain't no dummy. Neither am I. But it's a more like a, what word am I looking for? Like not a subliminal, kind of like I don't know what I'm looking for, y'all. But basically, like when something is for a purpose, but they kind of throw you a monkey wrench in there to make it seem like it's not for that purpose, but it really is, like being a smart ass, kind of, pretty much. So basically, because I got another book. This one I first got on my spiritual journey. Where is it at? I got a book tower behind the camera, so I'm trying to see what I have. Another book like this. I think it's Spirituality for Dummies. and that was my first book back in 2018. That was my first book I read on spirituality, and that's around the time I started my journey, and that was one of my first books I read. So yeah, man, clutch. So I came across this one, Instagram for Business for Dummies. So it's pretty much a book on how to remarket yourself and gain traction on your Instagram page, you know, for your business or whatever you're into, just gaining more traffic and everything. So that would be interesting. Ooh, I haven't been on social media in a minute though. Woo! So need that. And I wasn't scratching my butt, and if I was, well, I was scratching my butt. But anywho, so yes, make sure y'all see my shorts because I'm not naked. This ain't that. But so yes, I got that. It's so many. I told you I got 20 books. I still can't believe it. Like, I got 20 books for under $5. What? That's crazy talk. Please, y'all, get on this book game. It's crazy. The next book I have is The Wonder of Miracles by Margaret Graham. And it says Bible stories that live. So I'm into like stories of miraculous events and, you know, just witnessing God's work through other people. And I can definitely say, so transparency moment, I'm not religious. I don't claim a religion. I don't put myself in a box. I don't put no labels on me as far as what I believe in. And I'm a very spiritual, open person. You know, I'm a person that just has an open mind about what other people believe in and their views and everything. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. And so I don't have because I feel like nobody should be put in a box. It should never be separation. If everybody's on one accord, it should never be separation. And if everyone's on one accord, then that's how things work smoothly, and that's how unity happens, love happens, and all the beautiful things. Okay, so I am a firm believer in that. So yeah, I don't have a religion, so I'm just I'm pretty much a open-minded person. I'm a very spiritual person. I love everything type of individual, because I do. So that's just a little backstory on your girl. So yes, this will be exciting. Cause like I said, I love stories. I even watch like on YouTube. I'll watch stuff on like NDEs, which are near death experiences, which is pretty much your spirit leaving your body, so astral projection in a sense. And yeah, I just really get into stuff like that, and that stuff would be amazing because they talk about how they could see themselves outside of themselves, and how most of the individuals didn't come from a good mental space. So whenever this near-death experience happened, they come to a realization within the spirit realm that they have a purpose on this earth, and they can't come back. Usually everybody comes back, and because it's meant, and they come back to this earth and they end up doing wonderful, extraordinary things. So I just love stuff like that, and that just falls definitely in along the lines of miracles. And I love, like I said, love stories on miracles, love stories, just miraculous events. I eat that stuff up because that just feeds my faith in knowing that it's real out here in the field. If you really put your mind to something, or if you really trust, it's really real, really, really real out here in the field. So yeah, so if y'all caught that nugget, drop a like. So yeah, can't wait to get into that one. Our next one is Communication Revolution, and this is by Robert W. McChesney. And I kind of just skimmed through this a bit, and it's pretty much evolution of communication, how the first line of communication is up until modern communication, so the internet age, the digital age, from back with rotary dial phones, or even back before then, the little phone piece. I don't know how old y'all are or young y'all are, but the piece you hold up and then you the like in the old black and white movies. I'm telling my age, but I don't really don't care because we are all ageless. Hello. So definitely, you know, would like to delve deep into that and see. And it's just amazing to inform yourself on things, or the things around you, so you just don't be drifting out here with no purpose or feeling like you have no purpose. You just out here. So I definitely keep this mind busy, for real. So our next book is The Whole Journey, Shakespeare's Power of Development. This is probably going to be, I'm pretty sure this is going to be fire, because as an adult now, going back, thinking on like the stuff we learned in high school about philosophy, the Aristotles, the Socrateses, the Shakespeares and stuff like that. Now, like, going back and reading that stuff or hearing quotes from those philosophers makes so much sense. They was ahead of time. They definitely were ahead of their time. They knew what they was talking about. And so that's why I want to pay homage to my ancestors and myself and get in these books. Okay? Because it was once upon a time. It was a time where we wasn't been able to do this. So now I'm finna do this. For real. Yeah. So no, definitely one for the books. Our next book it's kind of out of my element, but I like this type of stuff because you gotta have a whole nother different type of mindset and mind strength for this. And what I'm speaking of it's called The Making of a Navy SEAL. My Story of Surviving the Toughest Challenge and Training the Best, by Brandon Webb, and foreword by Marcus Luttrell. So here's what the book looks like. I don't know if I showed you the Shakespeare book, but y'all be alright. That's what the book looks like. Like I said, I don't usually go for books like this, but the fact that I'm just fascinated by any government ranked type of what do you call it? Any government rank, like the military, the Navy, the special ops, I don't know, just all of that. Anything you have to have extensive training for, you have to have your mind has to be on a whole nother different level and to be able to handle that type of stuff. And it's just interesting to get into the minds of these type of people because, like, I don't know if y'all familiar with what's his name, Harold Goggins. He was a ex-Marine. I don't think he's an ex-Marine. I think he is an ex-Marine. But his story is so amazing, and the feats and not the feats, but the feats and mounts as far as the hills he's climbed, the valleys he's been in, literally and figuratively. Like, this man has literally been through the fire, and his mindset is crazy. His routine is crazy. How he got to how he is just crazy. And not crazy in the sense of insane, but crazy that you could push yourself. Nobody has a limit. You can push yourself as far as you want to go. And you can literally go from nothing to everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and with this Harold Goggins guy, he's like, his mental is like, not literally, but like insane. Like, he's so focused and he is on top of his game like none other. And I just love listening to his interviews because he really came from what seems like a hard situation, and to be the person he is now, and, you know, impacting individuals like myself and just everywhere. That's a beautiful thing, and that's the type of time I'm on. For me and my goals, that's the type of time I'm on. So why not start here? So definitely I'm thirsty to get in that, because yeah, man, I just love all things mindset. And I feel like if you came from shit or a shitty situation and you making something of yourself, or you doing great things out here, man, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. And though you inspire me, for real. For real, for real. Our next book is The Emotional Code by Dr. Bradley Nelson. And this sounds like a book along the lines of emotional intelligence and mechanisms to help you mold and improve your emotional intelligence. That's what I get from that. And I'm so into that because a lot of people lack that. I ain't perfect. We all human. I'm human. I got my days. I got my times. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm cultivating myself to, if I ever had a situation I have had the situation, I revise the situation, meaning thinking about acknowledging the moment of my frustration, talking it out, writing it out, whatever, and then revising that situation with something positive, whether that's sending good vibes to whoever the situation had to do with, or whether that's, like I said, writing it out or talking about it, and really taking a lesson out of the situation and making sure I make the right decision next time. Like, and not saying that it'll be a next time, but if a situation should arise where feelings can go either way, making sure I respond before I react. Because, like I said, I'm human. I ain't perfect. I'm not gonna sit here like your guru. I have my times. And I ain't gonna sit here like spiritual spaghetti. Okay, I'm human. I got my times. I'm gonna be transparent. I get annoyed sometimes. I get slight attitudes sometimes, Sometimes I don't want to deal with people, and then the assholes, you come into contact with a lot of assholes these days, because a lot of people are out of touch. Nobody really gives a damn really these days. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people aren't really focused on what's important. So people can, and I'm not putting this on I'm stumbling over my words, but it's okay. Just take your time. I'm not putting it on the other person. I'm making sure I make sure like that I hold myself accountable if I'm the out of line person in the situation, and I've been learning to, like I said, hold myself accountable and be grown about mine. If I was in the wrong, I was in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I've been cultivating myself. Like, okay, reflect on your situation, talk about it, get it out, acknowledge it, but then revise it with love, with peace, and moving on and being a better person. And it's really been working. Like, it works. That stuff works. For real. This ain't no hoo-ha, hee-ha, oh. No, this stuff really works. If you really, tell you something, if you really want to change in your life, you gonna make that shit happen. Like, for real. If you want it bad enough, you will make it happen. You put forth the effort and the things that you need to in order to reach a certain goal about yourself, or, you know what I'm saying, outside of yourself, what you want to do in life. So it all just comes together. Everything literally is one. So yeah, not to get off on a tangent or anything, but I'm just saying, like, emotional intelligence is important, and everybody should download this. You can look on, matter of fact, you can look on Google emotional intelligence scale, and it'll pop up. I got a screenshot of it in my phone. I haven't been looking at it lately because it just started kind of resurfacing or whatever, but take a look, man. If I get a chance, download that or get a screenshot of that and really look at that, because it's true, man. The higher you vibrate, that you are more susceptible to attracting whatever you want. Not whoever you are. I say that because it, like I said, it's an emotional intelligence scale. So how you're feeling, we supposed to be vibrating at the top scale on the emotion, the top half of the emotional scale. We're supposed to be vibrating high. I don't know if y'all ever heard of vibrate higher. That it's a true thing. When you're vibrating in emotions like happiness, joy, love, abundance, prosperity, giving, gratitude, all those are high vibrating feelings. So that's why it's said to stay there. Get in that feeling, find that feeling, go back to something that made you feel happy, or go back to something that makes you feel good, or think about something that makes you laugh. The goal is to stay in that feeling, stay in that vibration. That way, this is becoming, you're cultivating and you're basically feeding this emotion is creating the habit of you always being happy, you always being in a joyful state of mind. So this is you. This has become a part of you. So you don't attract what you want. I've been learning that, and it's now clicking today years old, that you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. So pairing that with the emotional intelligence scale, get that. Staying in those high vibrating feelings, you attract who you are because you're happy. So whatever you're wanting in your life, and you've cultivating this happy spirit within you, working on yourself and doing the things you like and doing things that make you feel good, or being around people that make you feel good, just staying in happy mode. And it's be easier, definitely easier said than done. I'm living it now, so I already know I don't expect Stepford wife results, like robotic results, because can't nobody just be happy. I get it, but the object here is to get in the habit of feeling good, pretty much, because you got a lot of people out here just drifting, sad, depressed, mad, complaining, negative, drama. Those are the low vibrational feelings that we want to stay away from. That keeps you down there with that. And I'm telling y'all what I know, man. This stuff is real. That keeps you down there with that. So that's why we want to work through that stuff. Work through your garbage, your gunk, so that you can start to rise and your vibration and your frequencies, and get more, again, working with those happier emotions, feeling good, finding that place when things feel like they fall into shit. I just had this the other day, but I had to find that feeling. Like I just kept just repeating to myself, okay, it's gonna work out. It ain't gonna be, I want to be happy, I want to be joyful, I am happy, I am joyful, this feels good, I feel good, I'm alive, I'm well, I'm breathing, my creator created me and everything around me, everything's connected, I am the universe, I'm everything, I'm just a speck on the spectrum. There's so many things that exist beyond me, so why am I complaining, or why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling like this? Anything is possible. On a grander scale of everything, this ain't nothing. Get up out that pit of whatever you in and be happy and be glad and rejoice. And that stuff works. It works. I promise you, it works. So I'm passing that nugget on to y'all, like, serious. Please get this scale and take a look and see what I'm talking about for real. And begin to, like, really work with y'all emotions. Like, it's so many facets to us as human beings that nobody really definitely has no business vibrating low. Like, you really have no reason or no business to be vibrating low out here in the world, or not having what you should have, or having what you deserve. It's so many facets and so many avenues and realm dimensions and pathways within us. That's why I said go within, man. Oh my God. I can't wait to present this content on a consistent basis and get y'all up out y'all asses and on inside of y'all, so y'all can see what I'm talking about, because it's magic over here. Do you hear me? Magic. I just needed to get that off, because for real stuff. So that was my rant. But let me, because I don't want this video to like be like super long, but let me finish this up. And yeah, I just needed to drop that nugget on y'all, because it's real out here in the field, the energetic field. So our next book is, what is it? Unfreezing Moves. Following Jesus into the mission field. Okay, so I've been getting it. This is another thing. I get off on my rants, man. Okay, real quick. So I've been getting it. Okay, so I am just now getting into the Bible and reading it from beginning to end. So I just got done with Genesis, the first chapter of the Bible. Great stuff, wonderful, amazing stuff. Oh my God, I cannot detach myself away from it because the book got some stories for real, literally. So so I just finished Genesis and I'm in Exodus now, and it just keeps getting better and better. But it's like now I have a thirst to get into the Bible because that's the one book I've never read, and I hear so many good references and just some crazy stuff from the Bible. Not so much bad crazy stuff, but good crazy stuff. It's a mixture. So I'm like, well, let me visit it for myself and see, get my take on it. And it's just so many good things, and there's so many blessings and blessings. That'll be another YouTube, because I want to get into, what is it, eptomology, the breakdown of words and what they really mean. But that's content for that's more content for my next video down the line. But so yeah, I've been getting closer to God, y'all. And I feel like I want to share this because I told God, me, whatever you think God is, I believe in God. I believe in a higher power, the creator. And that's who I'm sticking and staying with in my spiritual team. I get into all of that. Y'all soon find out I get into all of that. So, yes, I'm a true believer in God. And yes, like I said, I done cracked the Bible, been just getting my understanding within that, and you just growing closer to God, because God got the jewels, whether that's everything around us, ourselves, or the collective. There's jewels everywhere, even within us. So, and it's been wonderful. So this book caught my eye because it's, again, following Jesus, just living righteously and doing the right thing and keeping your energy right and the energy you put out right and everything. So yes. All things Jesus. And like I said, that'll be kind, because I want to go deeper into that in my breakdown of it. Yes, live righteously. Jesus literally is the way. And like I said, I'll break that down to you in due time, little pigs. So, but, yep, Unfreezing Mood. So I feel like that's going to be a bomb read. Let's see, what else? I done got up on my seat. Let's see. We've got, it's so many. Does it end? Okay, I have Louise Hay. I have a couple of books by her. Louise Hay, she's more of a author on law of attraction. So just, again, basically aligning with your goals and making sure your emotions are intact for attracting those goals and desires and all that good stuff. So she's a good author, and I'm glad that and so when I go looking for books or whatever, let me stop messing with my hair. When I go looking for books, I just make sure I comb through very carefully to see what attracts me. So I feel like the books that attracted me in the life, just random books that they get rid of, is a lots of jewels. I just got a text message. I lost my train of thought. My bad, y'all. But it's just lots of jewels. Weirdo. But anyway, on to the next. So that's why we need to stay focused. So we don't get thrown off our square by other people. Mika. I will text you in a minute. Anywho, okay, so our next book is Say It in Spanish. Now, this doesn't have it actually does, by Margarita Madrigal. So, there's that. And basically, this is a reference book of Spanish. Like, so this is like a nice, good travel size too, and that's why I got it. So like, you know, taking trips to Tulum, taking trips to Al Plaga. No, that's the plug. But anyway, taking trips to just, you know what I'm saying, and not even just taking trips, just connecting with other cultures and stuff like this. I feel like this is a good tool to do that. So, you know what I'm saying? And I just been getting in my Spanish bag, and it's getting deep. And I feel like this is an addition to get it deeper. So, gracias. No, okay. So I'm excited about that one too. I also F with Duolingo too. If y'all don't have the app on your phone, download it. It's very helpful. You can learn any language from there. They do have it's a free app. They do have additional services that you can pay for, but who doing all that? We're gonna get the basics, and then we're gonna make it do what it do. So Duolingo in the App Store on your phone, get that. Okay. So this one I did not get from the library, but I did get this from like a, what do you call it? Not a salvage store, but like a place where, okay, so all the defective or things that went out of stock or just stuff like that. It's a store called Falling Prices here and where I live in. They sell like stuff like that. So brand new stuff, but just from different stores, that things that they couldn't sell anymore or stuff like that. And I just picked this book up out of one of the bins because I love books. It has to have meaning. No, I'm just not going to pick up any book because I already, you know, explain what I'm into and everything. So this is called The Habits of the Household, Practicing the Story of God in Everyday Family Rhythms, by Justin Whitmel Early. So this sounds along the lines of cultivating God within your household, making sure that there's love and faith in your household, and communicate just along those lines of keeping that good family spectrum glued together, you know. And we don't play that other shit in this household. You gonna express yourself, we gonna communicate, we gonna work through this, and we gonna live happily, harmoniously, peacefully, joyfully, abundantly, prosperitily, and all that good stuff. We gonna have a good time and we laughing up in this thing. So that's why it's good vibes only, and that's some literal stuff for me. I don't play. So yeah, I feel like this would be a good book to add to that. Let's see, this is called by Helen Steiner Rice, A Collection of Blessings. So just a bunch of excerpts. Okay, so funny fact, so since these braces, I have been giving word salad, or kind of, well, that's the best way I can say it, word salad. I kind of trip over my words sometimes, so bear with me throughout this journey on YouTube with your girl. It's okay. I love y'all. I know y'all love me, and I'm gonna be transparency. No. So this is just basically like a whole bunch of like just little excerpts. That's what I was looking for. Excerpts on blessings and just daily inspirational, motivational readings and quotes that can uplift your day. So I don't know why I'm that close, weirdo. Okay. Because our show got closer. I ain't even say nothing. It's weird. But okay, so with this, I'm just trying to watch the time. I have Beyond Identity Politics, Emerging Social Justice Movements and Communities of Color. So I feel like this was a good one to pick up because, you know, us as a culture, you know, I love everybody, don't get it twisted, but us as a culture, we have gone through it as a culture unfairly, unjustly, and anything you can name. We've been through it. My ancestors, whether I've had my own personal experiences, just us as a people. And I feel like I have been wanting to delve deeper into my culture, my ancestors, where I come from, and the history of my people, you know, and what what my ancestors believed in and how my ancestors can come forth and help me through my journey, so I'm really big on that. And I feel like it was a need to get this book because it's just it falls in lines of that. It's my culture, and it's good to know your shit on your culture. Cause you're less word salad. You're less y'all. You're less susceptible. There we go. Woo! You're less susceptible to becoming a sheep to another culture. That's all I'm gonna say on that drops book. Okay. So our next book is called Hand Reflexology, Key to Perfect Health. So it says on hand reflexology, but I looked on the back before when I got the book, and it has different stuff that get it out, girl. It has different things you can work, like if you're having any type of ailments or anything. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it has different like ailments on here that how you can help cure by, I don't know, whatever, like what do you call it? Whatever methods they have in here, they have methods in here for pretty much everything. So I had to get that because health is definitely wealth. The better you feel, the more money you gonna make because the better you gonna feel. You get me? So we are almost done, y'all, and I'll let y'all go. The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. The classic text on value investing. Now, that's definitely an avenue that I am very thirsty for and definitely delving into just because that's my heart and soul's desire. Charts, graphs, stocks, money talk, any technical terminology that has to do with trading, I'm on it. I love it. I eat that stuff up. So this book fell literally right into my eyes, and I'm like, I got to get this no matter what. And yeah, this is definitely a jewel that I hold near and dear and will be utilized greatly. So that's that. And our last pickup is, where we at? Buddha's Brain, the practical neuroscience of happiness, love, and wisdom. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. Buddha, he was that thing. So I definitely F's for Buddha. Yeah, so I'm definitely excited to read that. And yeah, and really quick, like I said, I'm into the Bible now. So my reads currently are, so I'm in between 3 books. Now I started off with, I just finished You Are the Universe. What is that? You Are the Universe by Deepak Chopra, which was a bomb read. I say it's more on an advanced level, so if you ain't into like universes and neurology and the talk of how the body works and stuff, I suggest you hold off on that one until you kind of educate yourself more on that, because that you won't be able to, if you're not savvy to that type of stuff, you won't be able to understand it. But me, I told you, this is my life. I love reading. So the book was very good. So I do recommend that to the readers out there, for real. So, but I told y'all, so I just finished that. And the next book that was up for reading is the 5 a.m. Club. So I'm currently reading the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. And this is a wonderful book. I read a book called The Monk. He has a book called The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, but I just finished a book maybe last year. It's called Who Will Cry When You Die? And that's just, I'm not going to go into it right now because I'm already going over time, but that's a bomb book. That's just a bomb message in there, and I think everybody should read that. So I'm book dropping so much, so many fire books right now. I hope y'all listening and reading and writing all these down, because they're definitely life changers. Word salad. So yes. And this, the good book, like I said, I definitely been delving into this boy. So when I started this, I don't know what I think I was watching like a compilation video on something, and the YouTuber had quoted like a Bible verse or whatever, and I'm like, That's what's up. And she was just saying that, you know, when she got into the Bible basically pretty much changed her life. When she got into the Bible, everything started coming together, making sense and all that, which I wasn't never exempt, because I had started the Bible probably a few months back, but I stopped. I got deterred and started reading something else, because I felt like at that time, this is the Bible, like 17. The one I got is like 1,700 pages, almost 1,800 pages. So I'm like, and in the pages are really thin, so it's like, this is gonna take forever. And I'm kind of a speed, like when I'm in the mood, I can get through maybe half a book in a day right now. If I'm in the mood and go hard, I could get through half of a good lengthy book within a day. So I feel like that's pretty good, because people usually read like, I don't know, 5 to 15 pages is the average. I know Warren Buffett, my boy Warren Buffett, he read 500 pages a day. He read whole books, and you see where he at. But yeah, so I like I said, when I picked up 5 a.m. Club, I've heard the message, and God speaks through people, and I took that as a yes. Okay, so I'm about to start the Bible back up. So I started the Bible back up. Like I said, got through Genesis. Now I'm in Exodus and delving in there and just what happens next? Because it's so cool. It's so cool. So yeah, but I ain't gonna, I already said my piece on that. I'm about to be ending this video here in a sec. And yes, I just wanted to come on and re-debut myself back in the flesh. I know y'all missed me, and I missed y'all too. That's why I felt compelled, like, no, I'm about to do this. I'm not finna keep waiting on what God has called me to do, or being scared or being inconsistent. No, I would like for you guys to be on this journey with me of health, fitness, wealth, eating right, detoxing, meditation, affirmations. Like, I want to bring y'all so much, but baby steps. I just ask because I'm still a work in progress, but like I said, I'm a very transparent person. Not so much to let y'all in my personal business in life, but I'm definitely open to sharing my journey with y'all, in my intermediate stages, meaning the middle of my, I'd say this is like in the middle of my journey, because I've been on it since 2018, but on and off. So I'm just now gaining momentum consistently with it. So I feel like I'm in between still beginning and intermediate. So, and I want y'all along with me on this journey, because, you just never know who you will inspire or impact, and that's just the name of my game. That's in my DNA. I love to make people feel good and help people. So I feel like this is the right time to re-debut myself and get back on the scene and come with a different energy. Same energy. I've always been the same person, but just better. Come back with a better me, and continue this road. And I want y'all along with me while on this road. I might be able to lead y'all on the road to greatness, and you just never know. You just never know. So thank you for the welcome back, because I know, thank you so much. And yes, it's been my pleasure to sit here and talk and rant about just different things, and I feel like we're gonna get along just fine. So if you stay tuned with me, I will definitely pour into you, and just be patient with me. Like I said, I'm just really getting back. I'm being transparent, because I feel like there's no need for me to lie or pump fake or stunt or nothing like that. Shit, I could be transparent with y'all right now. Girl need to get back in the gym consistently. Okay, I can even show y'all. Girl been eating good and booed up, so girl ain't been on her square in a couple months, and that's okay. Again, I'm human, just like y'all. I'm not perfect, and we fall by the wayside. So don't ever think that when you fall by the wayside, you're just done. It ain't never done. It ain't done until God says it's done. And the God is within you. So as long as you can as long as the big creator keep you going, you keep fucking going. Excuse my language, but this is what I'm so passionate about: people getting off into something that's going to help them elevate and crush it out here. So yes, And like I said, I'm being transparent. I need to get back in the gym. I need to get my eating habits right. Be more consistent with meditating, reading even more than I am now. Just really setting goals for myself and really acting. And not saying I don't do that, but these are things that I mentally have set. I don't write it out so I can see it. I need to start writing things out, writing my goals out so I can see my plan, so I can actually make moves and be consistent. So, and that's me. I'm being transparent, and I don't mind being transparent with y'all because it's not enough of that out here. Maybe if one do it, everybody else feel. I want to make, and that's my object. I want to help y'all feel comfortable with yourselves and being able to tell the truth and be with yourself and decipher what you like about you and what you don't, and the things that you don't, change it, because it's possible. And that's all I'm saying is, like, this is a channel where I let y'all in on a perception of my life and how I'm going about my journey. So hopefully I can help y'all too. That's the whole object of, just to make y'all feel good. That's in a nutshell, and to be short-winded about it, which that's long gone. I'm just here to help y'all and make y'all feel good. And I'm talking to myself as well. So I just want to cordially invite y'all on this journey to Damoville. Okay, this journey to Damoville with Damo, of all things self-development, all things elevation, all things evolving, and all things just up, high frequency over here. So yes, y'all, beautiful people, I thank y'all for being with me for this almost hour, and I thank y'all, just thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. This has been wonderful and amazing, and yes. So I'm excited about y'all coming on this journey with me, and us. Oh my God, I just see great things happening with this. So thank y'all again, and thank y'all for I ain't gonna say accepting me back, because you either with me or you ain't, and I ain't one of them who, I need your validation. You ain't rocking with me, that's totally fine, because who won't, someone will. So I'm not tripping about that. All I'm saying is, I thank y'all for those that do view, and those who the message does resonate with. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, put you first. So with that said, I love y'all so much. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited to see the transformation within all of us. Like I said, you stick with me, I will pour into you so much. So with that said, your girl is over and out.